KDTR, Florence, Missoula, The Trail 103.3. That, of course, Genesis, with Peter Gabriel being the front man there, and Cocoon. Also Red Rain, Peter Gabriel, the featured artist today, all day long. He is the Trailblazer. Time now for the live and local lunch, brought to you by Bridge Pizza on the Hip Strip of 4th and Higgins. Thank you guys for sponsoring the live and local lunch. I'm joined in the studio right now by last night's, now there were two winners last night from the third round of the PBR Performance Series. I'm joined in the studio by Lazerwolfs.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I got to tell you guys that Lazerwolfs, right?
That's right.
Okay, now Robert Chase, he's kind of a grammatical freak, and he was like, "What is this? It should be Lazerwolves. Tell them what's going on with that. Is there a reason behind
Well,
it?"
really, it should probably be neither.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Should have gone with a
Talk
different
to
name
Robert on that.
altogether. Yeah, we're well aware of that.
All right, well, congratulations on your win last night.
Thank you.
Move on to the final round, which is March 6th, again at the other side. Up for grabs, what is $1,000 cash? Is that right?
I believe so.
I don't even really know, to be honest with you.
Right, and some recording time as well at Hapless Records.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, now you're Jimmy,
Jimmy,
and you're Chris.
That's right.
Chris, you play bass, is that right?
Yes.
And Jimmy?
guitar.
All right.
Our
so
drummer is out and about somewhere, probably still trying to find the
he's
radio
trying to find,
station.
desperately driving around.
Yeah.
Looking for
You know
us.
what they say about drummers, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. So influences, I mean, do you guys have any? Somebody that you look up to and say, yeah, geez, if we could rock like that, we'd do it all the time.
You know, I mean, we get asked that question a lot, I think, you know.
Which is another way to say, hey, Anthony, thanks,
Well,
man.
no, I mean, I never have a good answer for it. I think anymore, the primary influence is just the band itself.
Right. Where are you guys from, by the way? I'm sorry, I should have asked.
Missoula.
We're
Yeah.
from Missoula, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you don't listen to music and play music as long as we have and not have so many influences that we could talk about other bands for the next 2 hours, you
Right.
know. So, I mean, I think the fact that there's 10 years difference between myself and the drummer and Jimmy, we're kind of coming from two different eras. So, you know, you throw that together, and anymore, you know, it's not so much the stuff that I've listened to that influences me. It's what I think that we can do well and kind of stretch what we've already done a little bit. It's probably the biggest influence. Just knowing what these guys can play
Right.
and I can't, and try and make it happen,
Right.
you know.
The chemistry of the team. If you
Exactly. You know, if I write something that Jimmy's going to say, you know, that song is awesome, then it's going to be cool.
That works for you.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, and you again, you're the guitar player. so-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and let me ask you this: you guys playing around town? Any place we can see you in the next month or two, or anything like that?
Great Falls next week.
Great Falls, you're rocking it up there in the.
That's
old,
right.
Yeah,
Is
And
it the
then-
Buffalo Saloon?
Yeah. Yeah,
Buffalo's-
we've never played there before.
Right.
And then, you know, the other side thing again is just in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Right. Now I got to ask you guys this because again, I don't play in a band, but I know guys who have played in bands, and they grow up and they do it, and then at some point it hits where there's family and obligations. I mean, you're going to Great Falls, and then you're playing in Havre, and then you know, and if you're lucky enough, you go to the Magic City buildings or something like that. Is that ever created any problems with family and stuff like that, the traveling and things like that?
We don't do it that much. And the thing, I mean, we all have families, you know.
We started out, I mean, this band started out with us all being married with kids, and so it's been part of the package the whole time. And
Oh.
everybody, you know, the families are real supportive, and it's something we love to do. And, you know,
I mean, we're
we
going
make it
on
work.
tour this summer for a week, you know, and we're not getting any pushback for that. I think it's just a matter of, you know, you balance everything out. Some guys like to rebuild cars and go to car shows and bring back parts and stuff. We go play rock shows and
Yeah.
come back battered and hungover.
And then hopefully someday it'll all be worth it with the big. You know.
Well, it already is. I mean, last night was so much fun that, you know, I mean, you ask what the ultimate prize for this thing is. We've already achieved it for what we set out to do. We wanted to advance to the final round, and we did that. And I mean, it was a blast. I mean, you sit around for 4 hours waiting to play, and you just get the adrenaline going, and you go up there for 30 minutes, and it's just, you got to deliver it, otherwise your set's over.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's like the 4-minute mile.
Yeah.
On a show like that, it's all out.
I think that
Leave
is
nothing
one
on
of
the table, you know.
I think that's one of the great things about the 30-minute set, because you got to throw everything in right now and pound it out, and that's your Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, it's a good format, you know.
Only we're soccer fans, so it's more like our World Cup final.
There you go.
All right, well, let's do this. You brought me a CD. Tell me a little bit about the CD and the song that we're about to hear.
The song is called Prowl. It's the first song on our second album called Navaja Automatica, which we put out as a download only, 2 years ago?
Something like that.
So we're actually recording our third album in April, which
Okay.
will be out hopefully by the 1st of June.
I'll be sure to send us a copy here at the trip, right?
Yeah, definitely. And this first song is the only one on there. There's probably less than 4 minutes, so that's why we're playing
We'll
it.
take care of it for you. Chris, Jimmy, thanks for stopping in. Congratulations on your
Thank
win
you.
and making it to
Thanks.
the finals at the PBR
Thank you.
Performance Series. Good luck on being Montana's Band of the Year.
Thank you.
This song again, Prowl,
Mhm.
from Lazerwolfs. It's on the trail. Live and local lunch.